Hi, Neeke. Welcome to my garage. As I always say, what happens in the garage stays in the garage, right? Well, I don't want you to get too confused now, but check this out, because you never really know exactly where the garage is. When you tune in, you have to see where is the garage and what is Mark doing in the garage. As you can see today, here I am. I've got all the ingredients I need here to make my supper. Now, I've been in town all day since I sent you that message this morning. I took off today, and I've been all day doing this and that and this and that and this and that, and I haven't eaten anything, and I am starving. So I gotta ask you, sweetie, please forgive me for doing this prior to sending you a message. It's here 7:20, and I've got to eat. So I figured the least I could do is share with you what I'm doing. All right. Now, all of the ingredients that you see, oh, that's got all wet now. All the ingredients that you see here came to a cost of $26.74. That is minus the garlic, because I grew that myself last year. The carrots, which have been in the refrigerator for a very long time and need to be eaten, I boiled them for 2 minutes to make sure that they were good and clean. Everything, let's see, the cheese, for this much cheese, you could add $1, I guess, maybe, or 30 cents to $1. I say $1. So we got $27.74. The peanuts, that's all on there. That's in this price. Everything else that you see here, and the celery. I will have to rewash that now, and oh, look, it did me a favor.
Hey, what were you doing there? Do sort of been watching me.
Look at that. I'm going to be grilled by a freaking pepper now. I'm going to have to bail you. I'm going to have to ring your bell, you pepper. Ring the pepper. Yeah, right. Okay. Anyway, the celery. That just was in the refrigerator and stripped a couple pieces off. That's going to be diced up. Not going to use all of this in my recipe for what I'm making right here. But, and then here, I've got some Campbell's chicken with rice soup. Okay. And this is condensed soup. So, got to keep that in mind. Okay. This here too is also condensed, but this one will be used as is. Okay. This one will be mixed. This one will be used as is. Okay. And this is creamed mushroom. Oh yeah, this is just a surefire. Don't ask me why, but I just figured just to show that it doesn't really matter. The label means nothing to me. The surefire product is every bit as good as the Campbell's product. This is just a little cheaper. Now, sometimes I will grant that there are certain seasons in the Campbell's product that you might not find in the store brand product. However, you have to ask yourself, do you want somebody else seasoning your stuff? I guess not. Well, anyway, so we go to work here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chicken and rice casserole. Oh, sweetie, I've been craving it for like 2 weeks now, and I haven't been able to stop long enough to make one. Well, you've seen what I've been doing and what I've been dealing with. So now it's cool. Everybody has vacated, and they took the dog with them. I'm sorry, Margaret. He would have been nice to have on the show. However, it would have also been a distraction. Trying to cook. So last thing you want is a puppy that's half your size running around under your feet when you're carrying knives and stuff. So anyway, I've got some slabs of bacon, thin slices. The only seasons I'm going to use is a little salt and pepper and some Mrs. Dash. I've got both onion and herb and garlic and herb. I have, of course, my own garlic from last year. That's going to be crushed in some real stuff to put in there. And of course, the onion. Whoa! My kitchen's gonna fall apart. Help! The kitchen is falling! The kitchen is falling! Help! Okay, so anyway, nice big onion, but I'm only gonna use half. It's just half of that, because that's like really big. And of course I got half of my green bell pepper, half of my red bell pepper that I'm going to use there. I'm only going to use one celery stick, one large celery stick. I'm going to actually use this one to snack on while I'm cooking because, and yes, I have washed and cut and I was going to say it's ready to eat. So, and I highly suggest that if you're going to cook using fresh vegetables bought from the store, wash and trim. Make sure you cut off ends and wash everything else there. All right, now I've got olive oil, extra virgin. Oops, I'm sorry. So, okay, extra virgin olive oil and this Uncle Ben's instant microwavable 90-second to ready to use rice package of that. And here, sour cream. I'm going to use approximately half of that because I need about a cup to a cup and a half, and there's probably about 2 good cups there. So I'm going to use probably half of that container. Chicken. There is, my goodness, there's no way I'm using all of this. There's almost 2 pounds of chicken here. I'm going to use about half of what's here. So there's actually going to be, from what you see here, there's going to be, you know, half of everything you see there, except for this. This will all be used. You know, this half of everything you see there, and only a sprinkle this and that to make this meal. You know, so we're talking $47, maybe $47 at the most for the ingredients to make this meal twice. And when you see what it makes, or the dish it makes, you're gonna. Okay, now the peanuts. I want to say the peanuts is something of my own choice. You can substitute anything you like. Some people like water chestnuts, you know, other kinds of nuts, chickpeas, things of that nature. You can substitute the peanuts with almost anything. But me, I like the peanuts. I really like them, especially when it comes to sauteing everything. And I'll show you how I do that. It's freaking okay, so we're gonna get busy, and I need to cut frames so I can do some chopping and stuff, and you will get to see how that's done too.